more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and ended on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Well, that run may not move the Giants, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another one for Cook. And the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Again, it's Cook. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a short gain of 1. That's good for a Buffalo first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Running for the first time with a Louisville Cardinal. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Allen now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over. Now it's Cook. As Ryan forward halts it after a couple of yards. That was Kenneth Bryant moving in to make that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's a give to Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. And now 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs from the 37.
Get it! Cougar 19! Ready!
Achane to the right. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down carry for Achane. Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Now Bernard tracking that one down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
42 yards. That's good. For the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Shot alert! Shot alert! Let's go!
Here's Achane at the middle. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Fields this one at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Allen on third down. Drops it off to Cook. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. There's a dive up the middle. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down from the 42. They give it to him again. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. 4th down. Here's Allen. Headed out right. Making the call himself. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Dive play straight ahead. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd.
At the Dolphins' 2-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Extra point attempt coming up. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with a chance. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He fires, rolling deep down the right sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to
19,
go.
right here. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Left side, that's there. Caught. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
He rolls to his right. Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Mustang Knight, Bronco 8, trap 50, trap 50.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. It's a big strike to Hill. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go. 79, Hawks 70, Hawks 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Throwing again, Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Richardson on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Allen on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now a give on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Man in motion, out of the slot. First down throw for Allen. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Back to the air, Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Setting him on the dive. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
They'll run here on first down. They'll cobble together a yard there. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take from fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him. In the minimal yardage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Alert!
Back to throw now, Allen. Has him running the comeback. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds his back. A-chain. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Richardson to throw again. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
48-yard line.
Rig alert, 60 back, 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, third and long. To the right, and intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Bills hold both the football and the solid lead here as they try to close this out. So first down from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Richardson. Gonna let this one fly, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10! Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Round 80!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Alert! Round 80!
Right up the gut. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Allen now on first down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's still going at the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
A couple ain't happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Putting a receiver in motion. The give here on second. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on fourth down. Now a design run. It's Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a win